Hello, my name is Cortney Heykoop, and my daughter Lily was given the amazing gift of Woody last March. When I started to make this video, I did take after take of Lily and Woody playing, and myself giving a speech. But nothing seemed to really capture what our lives with Woody is like, and how it changed since he joined it. Then, on Tuesday during a therapy session, it hit me. There is only one way to describe Woody and his effect: constant calm. So I would like to say this therapy session was abnormally busy, but who am I kidding? The Heykoop home is always busy. Lily's therapist is sitting in her chair. Sounds normal so far. I am across the room on the couch. Ainsley, Lily's baby sister, who is homesick from preschool, is coming in and out of the door every 30 seconds, playing some sort of game, which is only interrupting and distracting us from Lily, who is jumping off of the chair, landing on the floor next to Woody, springing over him into a handstand on the couch. Yes, she is a gymnast, and yes, she accomplishes more in her therapy sessions and education for that matter if she is moving. But really, how are any of us able to focus on anything right now? My head is bouncing from the opening and the closing of the door to Lily off the chair onto the floor, flipping upside down, landing next to me, and then back to the chair, onto the floor, springing off. You get the picture. But what you don't see is the constant. There, lying on the floor, inches from Lily's makeshift springboard, is Woody. He is not flinching. His head is not bouncing from kid to kid or adult to adult. He is sprawled out, waiting for Lily to take a breath and maybe rub the belly he has been offering. After what seems like an eternity, I call enough, and for a moment, Lily sits down. As the therapist asks a tougher question, she retreats to the warm creature and for a moment nuzzles his face, pats his belly, and then springs back into a handstand. But there, for that moment, my little girl showed compassion, quiet, and vulnerability. It only lasted a few seconds, and if you blinked, you missed it. But it was there. People ask me all the time why we have Woody and what he does for Lily. And it is pretty hard to sum up in one quick soundbite. Lily is autistic. Luckily, she is fairly high functioning. However, Lily has not had an easy road. We adopted Lily from Russia when she was 2. The amazing baggage that such a young soul can carry, plus the added difficulties of her disability, have left Lily in a constant state of anxiety. Lily has an amazingly refined fight or flight mechanism, which is constantly turned on. Every once in a while, we get to see her relax, and like she did in therapy that day, take in a deep breath of calm. Woody is that constant calm. He is that security blanket. He is that constant companion that helps make her feel safe and hopefully a little less anxious. Of course, Woody is trained to help in certain ways. He distracts her from unwanted OCD behaviors on command. He is trained to apply pressure, which helps her self-regulate. And he is learning to play tug-of-war to provide resistance, which helps regulate her in much the same way pressure does. But his impact is much more measurable in other ways. Transitions used to be horrendous for Lily. Every time we had to get into or out of the car, we could count on at least a mild tantrum. Car tantrums are almost unheard of since Woody's arrival, but the biggest impact is socially. Woody has given Lily the confidence to interact with children her own age. She now knows what kids are going to ask when they come up to her. Of course, they want to know about Woody, and she has practiced this scenario over and over. And much to my surprise, this confidence has translated into all social situations, or at least most. Even when Woody is not present, She is now more confident in and allows for more social interactions. When her behavior has first started observing Lily at school, Lily had 0 initiated social interactions and 0 positive reciprocated interactions. Today, she often has 4 to 5 appropriate interactions and initiates 1 to 2 per lunch or recess period. On the first field trip Woody accompanied Lily, a switch seemed to be turned on. By the end of the field trip, Lily's teachers and I stood on the sidelines, picking up our jaws from the floor. Lily was not on the outskirts, walking around, kicking the dirt, searching for hidden treasures. She was engaging in interactive play with 2, not 1, but 2 little girls. And to this day, she keeps barreling ahead. She even had a sleepover this summer. I would like to thank Peggy, Lauren, and all of the trainers, family, and staff. You cannot begin to understand the impact you have made on this little girl and her family. We are very sad that we are unable to be with you today. Today's event, coupled with the upheaval of the holiday season, is too much for Lily to handle at this time. We are eternally grateful for Woody and to all of those who have so generously given of their time, energy, love, and compassion. Thank you.